Hello and welcome to Nosy Tarot Entertainment, where this nosy person plays with tarot cards for entertainment. Today we are going to do a reading on Nelly and his arrest over alleged possession. I will try and remember to link the reading that I did on the connection between him and Ashanti. Let's go ahead and get started. What is Nelly's current overall major arcana? Nelly's current overall major arcana, please. What is Ashanti's overall current major arcana? Ashanti's overall current major arcana. And what is the overall energy for this situation? What is the overall energy for this situation? Okay. So his overall major arcana is the Death card in reverse. This is someone who was reluctant to change, maybe even fearful of changing, fearful of what it would require of him, and almost skittish. Somebody who would rather run than to face the chore of changing or transitioning or evolving. And then Ashanti's overall current major arcana, Justice card. So this is about accountability. This is also maybe a fear of the justice system, of the legal situation that he is now allegedly in. And you can see there that there's a little bit of a bite, and there may also be a little bit of I want to say sarcasm, but there may be a little irritation or frustration with the position that she's in, because notice the hand and the cat is biting. So there is a few things that are going on with her right now, and the overall situation is just sad. It's just a sad situation in general, and that is the Sun in reverse. Now, a couple of things before we get started. The Queen of Swords kept flashing, and then something really interesting that doesn't usually happen. One of my cards from a different deck was in one of the decks that I'm using, and that does, I don't know if when the last time that happened, but it is the Seven of Wands. So we'll see if the Seven of Wands or the Queen of Wands comes out. Tell us about this situation with Nelly, please. What can we know about Nelly's arrest? What can we know about Nelly's arrest? Thank you. What else can we know about Nelly's arrest? All right, so we got two cards. We got the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So we're dealing with money, earthly possessions, material things, and also his emotions and his actions, and also the reason that he is pushed to do whatever it is that he is doing. And I get the sense that he is used to being the king. He is used to being stable and providing, and there is a little bit of an identity crisis here. It could be with the whole, baby on the way, about to be born. And so it's kind of taken him outside of who he usually is. What else can we know about this situation? What else can we know about this arrest? All right, we got three cards. We got the Tower card. We got the Magician in reverse. and the Six of Pentacles. And in this card, you can see that there are some scales there, scales that also remind me of the Justice card. And being accountable. This is also someone who is hoping to receive mercy, or who is had like a realization of what they have done in the position that they have gotten themselves into. And he has also, with the Magician being in reverse, he is frustrated with the things that he has created, with the things that he has brought to fruition. And it's like he could have done so much good, but now look at him. He has legitimately turned himself and his world on its head. And the Tower card, this is something that is going to pretty much knock down everything that we have built. And a lot of times it is going to require us to rebuild from the ground up. And you can see that there are people flying out of this tower, and there's a crown that is falling off of this tower. And again, that reminds me of the King of Pentacles here. And so while he's used to being this reliable, stable king, he feels as though he is losing his crown, and this entire situation has really just kind of just everything has just gone up in smoke. And the unfortunate thing is that he did this to himself, and now he's going to have to find himself at the mercy of others, and he is going to have to present himself in front of other people. What else can we know about this whole situation? What else can we know about this whole Nelly arrest situation? I'm going to go one more round. What else can we know about Nelly's arrest? Okay, and notice how this Temperance card fell over here on Ashanti's Major Arcana, and it is Temperance in reverse, which is about someone who cannot achieve balance within themselves, someone who cannot control themselves, someone who has been reckless, who has been self-indulgent, and has interfered with their own happiness because of an inability to moderate their intake, to moderate themselves. And I believe that this is the Jupiter sign, and with it being in reverse, Jupiter stands for prosperity and expansion, and this is in reverse, so it is going to affect their ability to grow, and you know, what they can do and the position that they were headed into. We're going to switch cards. This is the deck where the extra card was, so we'll see if the Seven of Wands comes out. I want to know about Ashanti. I want to know about Ashanti at this time regarding this situation. Oh my gosh, Temperance in reverse again. Tell me about Ashanti and this entire situation, please. How is she doing? What is she feeling? Okay, so we got the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Wands in reverse, Temperance in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. So 2 recurring cards. You know, he did this to himself, Magician in reverse and Temperance in reverse. He did it to himself because he was reckless, he was overindulgent, and he wasn't able to control himself. He was too hasty, and he did not think his decision through. He was being overly ambitious. He was being too adventurous, and sometimes that can get us into trouble. And now there is a burden that is put on her, but she's trying to ignore it because she's got her own burdens to deal with. So it does affect her and her outlook on the future that's coming. But ultimately, she needs him to carry this load because you did this and it's now your burden to bear, because I've got other cups that I need to, tend to. I want to know about Nelly, not the situation. Tell me about Nelly right now regarding this situation. How is Nelly right now? Tower card in reverse, but the Tower nonetheless. How is Nelly in this situation right now? How is Nelly right now? How is he feeling? What is he thinking? Okay, so we got the Tower in reverse. We got that earlier. We got the Page of Swords. We got the Three of Swords, and this is in a neutral position, so it's not reversed or right side up. And initially when I saw that, I did get the sense that he is right now both the Three of Swords in reverse and right side up. I say that because he is heartbroken right now, and he knows that this situation is going to cause Ashanti some heartbreak, some sadness, to feel betrayed, and he's hoping that they can heal this. He feels bad, he feels guilty for doing this to her, particularly at this time when it should be a happy, fulfilled time in their lives with her. I don't know when she's supposed to have the baby, but I want to say it's like any day now. So while she is preparing to go into labor, he is doing stuff that's injuring them, making stuff harder, and I think that he feels really bad about that. He understands that it is it was a stupid situation. He feels immature. He feels like he's so much better than this. I think he also feels like maybe, especially the way that this person is kind of touching their eyes, like maybe I don't know why he got arrested. I don't know if he got pulled over or if he got into a fight or something, but I think that the arrest alleged for possession was something that came second. I don't know if he ran a red light, or like I said, if he got into a fight, or but I feel like he feels as though it's being taken a step further. Like this shouldn't have happened, like they were looking for something, and he kind of got caught with his pants his pants down, I guess. Yeah, he just wasn't expecting it. And I'm also caught by this little tree right here in the corner. It's kind of swaying, so it shows movement. But ultimately, I think that he is also looking and hoping for good news, for a message that he is going to be able to avoid this Tower moment, because this is about it is also about resisting change. We got that earlier about, the Death card in reverse. That was his major arcana, which is also about resisting change. This is about avoiding tragedy or disaster and avoiding loss. So that's what he is really concerned about right now. What else can we know about this whole situation? What else can we know about this situation? Thank you. So it's going to cost him money. It's going to cost him, it's going to bring tough times ahead of him. It's going to feel like maybe he is got some bad luck, and then he is going to have to deal with the Emperor. He's going to have to answer to someone. Usually this is like a mature, knowledgeable father figure, but this could also be because of these two being together in the situation. It could be somebody who is a judge or a lawyer. And what led to this? What led to this? What led to this arrest in this whole situation? The Knave of Wands in reverse. So, yeah, again, just immaturity. This is not being wise, not using our knowledge or making good decisions. And ultimately, that is what got him to this place. He should have been more prepared. He should have really been focusing, because this is an immature energy, and that's not where he is. And yeah, he may have been a little egotistical and kind of thought, like, like he was going to get away with it, like it wouldn't be an issue. What else? Oh. What else? All right, we got the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Four of Wands, the Knave of Swords, and the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so he's going to catch some hell from his closest people. I don't know if he's got like older brothers, older cousins, uncles, a father figure, but they're definitely upset with him. It looks like he is upset with himself. And again, we got this one earlier, the Page of Swords here. So again, this is him saying, like, look at the key. I have the key to everything that I want and need. And instead of unlocking the door, he dropped it. He lost the key. And it's going to affect his home and his work, because it's the Four of Wands. And so that's also going to affect how he celebrates the birth of his child. And he feels like right now this is possibly one of the lowest points in his life. How about advice? Advice for Nelly. Advice for Nelly in this situation. Seven of Pentacles. So, yeah, this is about planting seeds. I think that this is also about doing a little bit of analysis and searching. I know that this is Pentacles, which we usually think of work or money, but Pentacles is a material, earthly thing, which can also be our bodies. So I think that he needs to do some self-searching as well, because if the alleged possession is a thing, then he needs to figure out why he felt the need to possess, considering everything that he has before him, that he has right now. Advice for Nelly in this situation. Advice for Nelly in this situation. Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, so that's unfortunate. Like, this is something that is definitely going to weigh him down. It's going to affect his career. It's going to affect his creativity. And I also, because these in particular are books, I think that there's going to be a lot of paperwork. It's going to be a lot of signing stuff. So just like paperwork, I don't know, I'm going to say like contracts, of course, the legal stuff, and that's what I get from that. But it's going to be a burden to bear. It is going to be heavy. And then also the Nine of Pentacles. I think that it's going to be costly for him as well. But I think that eventually they will still be able to make money. All right. And lastly, advice for Ashanti. Advice for Ashanti. One card, the Nine of Wands. So yeah, she needs to realize how strong she is. She needs to remember how resilient she is. She's been through so much, and you know, she can get through this as well. Any additional advice for Ashanti? Strength card. I also like the way that this wolf is positioned, because it's almost like they are guarding a baby cub. So she needs to again pull from that inner strength. Six of Wands. So with that, that is staying positive. It's about knowing that you can still be successful, you can be victorious. And then look at that Death card in reverse, which was initially Nelly's primary major arcana. So don't resist change, but you know, realize that you need to shed your skin for the right reason. So if you have been resistant to change this whole time, maybe this is the thing that's going to get you to move towards change. So that is my reading on Nelly and his recent arrest for alleged possession. Today we used the Mystical Realm Tarot. My major arcana were the Cat Tarot. We also used the Tarot Familiars, and then my Learning Tarot Cards Witchy Cauldron deck. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in my next video.